Welcome back. Today, we'll explore operators in MQL4, essential tools for building powerful trading algorithms. Stick around as we explain each example in a clear and easy-to-follow way. Compound operators. Compound operators group multiple statements into a single unit of execution, essential in conditional statements and loops for executing several instructions together. In this code, if the balance is less than 100, the block of code inside the curly braces runs. It prints a warning message and stops the function execution. Think of the braces as grouping tasks together. Expression operators. Expression operators perform calculations or operations that produce a value. Used for arithmetic, logical conditions, and comparisons, making trading logic dynamic and flexible. In this snippet, the plus symbol adds 5 and 10, storing the result in the variable sum. Then, the double equals sign checks if sum equals 15. If true, the message is printed. Return operators. The return operators end a function's execution and optionally return a value. Useful for controlling function flow and delivering outputs. The presented function doubles a number. If the input is negative, it prints a warning and returns 0. Otherwise, it multiplies the number by 2 and returns the result. If-else conditional operators. The if-else conditional operators guide program execution based on conditions. Execute specific code blocks if a condition is true or false, critical for decision-making in trading logic. Here, the function checks if the account balance meets or exceeds the minimum required. If true, it prints balance is sufficient and returns the balance. Otherwise, it prints insufficient balance and returns 0. Ternary operator. The ternary operator offers a shorthand for simple conditional assignments. It is an alternative to an if-else structure. Here, if value is greater than 5, result becomes greater than 5. Otherwise, it is set to 5 or less. Switch operators. The switch operators match a variable's value against multiple cases, executing specific code for each. Simplifies complex if-else logic. In this code, the switch statement checks the value of the variable. If it is 3, the message, value is 3, is printed. The default block handles cases where no match is found. While loops. The while loop executes a code block repeatedly while a condition is true. Used for tasks requiring indefinite repetition based on dynamic criteria. The while loop runs as long as the count is less than 5. Inside the loop, it prints the count and increases it by 1 each time. For loops. For loops repeat a code block a predetermined number of times. Ideal for iterating over arrays or performing repetitive calculations. In this example, the for loop starts with the variable I equal to 0. It keeps running while I is less than 5, printing the iteration number and adding 1 to I with each cycle. Break and continue. Break and continue alter the flow of loops. Break exits a loop early, while continue skips the current iteration, enhancing control over repetitive tasks. In the first loop, the break statement stops the loop when I equals 5. In the second loop, the continue skips even numbers and prints only odd numbers. Conclusion. Operators in MQL4 are the backbone of trading logic, enabling everything from calculations to decision-making. Practice these examples to sharpen your coding skills. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below with your questions.